I think you would need a couple of things for an audio first platform. And I've been thinking about this for a while. So I think one thing you would need is the audio. Obviously, you need a smarter way to search within the audio so that you can backtrack to the exact place where your attention started to wander as you're washing the dishes or your kid runs through the room or something like that. I think you need a way of summarizing different parts of it so that you don't have to go back and listen to one full hour of audio to remember where you were. If it's been 2 or 3 days since you've been involved in the class, you need to hear a 15-minute summary of everything to make sure you're still there. I think you need a way of taking notes dynamically. So you need to be able to pause, dictate a note, and then have it tagged in the track so that you can go back and listen to it. And ideally, you'd have a multiplayer feature there where you can hear other people's notes and other things people have heard, and they can hear your notes and they can react to it, and a conversation could get going. I think if you had all those places, you would have the essential foundation for an audio first college experience or learning experience, I guess is a better way to put it.
Dude, that sounds like $1 billion idea to me. That sounds amazing. That's the first time I've heard someone phrase it so well. I think there's a lot there. I think to your point, the problem with podcasts is it's hard to search the best place that's relevant. But to your point, people are consuming podcasts to learn, right? They don't just want to hear a bunch of filler about the introduction of who the person is, which is helpful.
Right.
They don't know, but sometimes it takes 30 minutes, right? Just to get through the introductions from both people or from all the people that are on the show.
Right.
But if you can get to there's some of these podcasts that are doing these like espresso bites where they take the best clips and they like summarize like that shot of knowledge that you can take to where you start your day. I really love the idea of being able to dynamically take notes as you're listening to these things that jump out to you. Like for me, I'm always listening for quotables all the time.
Yeah.
Right? And I love quotables all the time. And I think to your point, if you can sometimes listening to a podcast is like meditation where if they're over an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, your mind will wander.
Yeah.
And then you're like, damn, I got to re-listen to this thing.
Yeah.
If I'm listening to an audiobook, I'll fall asleep and then I wake up like, dang, I forgot where I was. So I think to your point, figuring out a way to not just log notes for yourself, but also do this multiplayer type of thing, that's super interesting because to your point, if I listen to a podcast I really like or post it in Career Karma's channel, like, yo, you guys should check this out, or my co-founders like, yo, check this out, here, pay attention to this number. But the thing is when they listen to it, something else might jump out to them that I didn't even realize. And that's the beauty of other people's perspectives. And I think that that's another beauty of college, right? But even boot camps, or just in general, just working with other people, it's like we all have different perspectives. Even children, we were talking about children earlier, they look at things in a naive, unadulterated way, which I think is very, very valuable. So that's my high level thoughts on it. But I think that's a really great idea. Podcast universities and colleges, why not? It doesn't exist, but it sounds great to me.
That sounds really cool. Yeah.
So
I mean, it might exist. We'll look it up. I gotta look it up after this now.
Yeah, coming from your space as an investment banker, is this an investable idea?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys do this, I'm happy to make introductions to investors. I know a lot of them.
Okay.